So there are many different types of celestial bodies. So the first type that we're going to talk about are planets. And what actually classifies a celestial object as a planet is these three things. The object is in orbit around the sun. It has a nearly spherical shape, and it has cleared the neighborhood around its orbit of smaller objects, which is why Pluto actually got excluded as a planet. So when we talk about planets, our solar system is made up of 8 of them. The 4 closest planets to the sun are Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. Those are known as the inner planets. And the inner planets are mostly solid, and they are considered rocky or terrestrial planets. The 4 planets that are farthest from the sun are Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, and they are known as the outer planets. And those are usually larger than all of the inner planets. So the planets that are actually farther from the sun, you could guess that, yes, they are much colder than the inner planets. Mercury and Venus, their temperature is over 100 degrees Celsius, whereas Jupiter's average temperature is negative 150 degrees Celsius. So all these planets both rotate and revolve like the sun. Each planet spins on an imaginary axis. However, planets complete their rotations in different amount of time. So for the Earth, for us, it's 24 hours, so 1 day. Jupiter takes about 10 hours, and Mercury takes about 1,400 hours to complete a rotation. So each planet revolves around the sun, and the farther the planet is from the sun, the longer it takes to complete the revolution. So moving on to the next type of celestial bodies, we know of moons. So the planets in the solar system orbit the sun. At the same time, many planets are orbited by moons. So moons are smaller than planets, and they are held in place by the planet they orbit, the gravitational pull of that planet. So Jupiter, the largest planet, has the largest moons. Moving on to different types of celestial bodies. So besides planets, moons, the sun, there are also things called asteroids, meteoroids, meteorites, meteors, and comets. So we're going to go over 3 of those. Asteroids. So asteroids are rocky objects that orbit the sun. Asteroids are too small to be called planets or moons. Even though they are small, they can still crash into other celestial bodies and man-made objects such as spaceships and satellites, and can cause extreme damage. A meteoroid is also another type of rocky object moving in space between the planets. They're smaller than asteroids, and they're about the size of a pebble if you've seen them come through our atmosphere. They do have high heat and tremendous friction as they head towards the ground. A comet, the last type, is a small mass of dust and ice that orbits the sun. So again, the types of celestial objects are planets, moons, asteroids, meteoroids, and comets. All right, guys, have a great rest of your day. Hopefully you enjoy comparing objects in our solar system.